So, hello guys, I'm back and on the street again. So this is my fourth time using this Moro 7 by Yamaha. You know, so far so good. I like it. Brake squeaking, maybe just a lot of dust. Haven't cleaned it since I used it. Sometimes I've been using it, so it's kind of like dusty now, dirty. So yeah, it's kind of dirty right now. A lot of dust. Maybe the squeak is from the dust from the brake, you know, from the rotor. Keep hitting the pad with the dust and everything. That's why it's squeaking. So I'm not gonna clean it yet. If I have time tomorrow, I'm probably gonna clean it. Today, it's gonna be hard to clean it because it's windy here. I think it's gonna be, I think it's the highest today is 60 or something. So it's windy, it's kind of cloudy here in Vegas. It's October the 17th? Yeah, 17. Oh, 18. October the 18th right now. So it's very windy today. I'm supposed to be riding on the trail over there by late night again, but it's been windy, so I decided no, I'm just gonna do the trail here near my house. So I just get out from the garage straight here in the trail. I mean the street goes to the trail. It's only like a mile and a half to the trail from here. So I'm using the e-bike still. You know, the squeaking thing is kind of like bothers me right now. So I need to fix this one before I take it to the next adventure on the trail again. And also have to adjust my drop post switch. It's kind of like you have to press it really hard down to able to for my drop post to drop. See, it's not really sensitive, so you have to press it all the way down with your thumb so the seat goes down. But other than that, it's good. I think I just need to tighten it up or something. But there's not a lot of video on YouTube how to fix that one. But so it's not gonna be a long ride today. Probably just gonna do like an hour or something, right? So that's that assist mode right there. Whew, it's windy and it's cold. We're not used to this kind of weather, you know? We kind of like warm-blooded people here. We're like warm 60s with wind. It's cold for us. So, whew. I'm warmed up already, but I'm gonna keep it to the eco mode, or maybe to turn it off. Let's see. You know, we need to warm up our body so we can start riding with no so I turn it off. So I turn off the power right now and see if we're gonna be okay. Right here, almost to the trail. There's a school here. I don't know if you can hear the motor. You can see humming. But that's just about it. I think that's the loudest hum that I ever heard from this motor. It's pretty quiet actually. Not like when I went to the trail last week. There's a guy that with an e-bike. You can hear his motor from half a mile. I can hear him coming or somebody's coming. And I saw the guy with an e-bike. His motor is pretty loud, you know. And you know, some of the e-bike, you can see the battery when they put it in a bike. They have this little cover, everything. The battery's covered. It goes to the inside a pocket to secure it. For Yamaha, it pretty much is displayed. The battery is just showing up right here, but the bottom part of the battery, it's pretty. It's windy. It's pretty strong. It's pretty tough, you know. It's tough build, just for rocks, because I know it's gonna have a lot of rocks flowing that way. So they make it very tough to get a dent or damage the battery. So it's well engineered. It's pretty good bike. And and if you notice, Yamaha motors, they always display their motors. You know, they're very proud that they're building their own mountain bike, and the motors display there. You can see most of the e-bike, most of the motors are hidden. It has a compartment that you can't see the motor, what brand is it, unless you look it up. They get an inspection. But I don't know if you guys can hear me, but it's very windy here, especially here in the open now. It's gonna be a lot of noise, but my mic has a dead cat now cover it, so it should minimize some of the noise, the wind noise, but it's not gonna be 100% wind noise. Not going to be 100% isolated from the noise. So the bike is cruising right now. Oh, I got 2 bars. I have, when I was riding it last week, I think I did 13 miles. A lot of uphill, half of those are uphill. And 3 miles going down. I think I only used 1 bar. But right now, from home to here, it's only 2 bars. Probably they used half of the bar from last, maybe used 1.5 bar from last ride. So I can't complain. I ride it this one's 4 times already. It's very sufficient with energy, so I'm not really worried about it. And even if the bike is out of power, I can still pedal it. So this is the trail now, right here. It only took me probably like 10 minutes to get here. It's a lot of trails here, but the only one that I know is the Aiden Quarry. So I think that's the one I'm going to use today. But there's so many trails here. I haven't explored it yet. I haven't looked at my phone, but I saw some single black trails here. So, and I see a bunch of it. I just haven't checked any of it. So I'm gonna go here now. Whew. So a lot of A lot of people go camping here, you know, boondocking and everything. There's an off-road trail here for everybody that like to get their 4x4 in test. So it looked like there's some rain somewhere over there. But yeah, it's been cloudy, cold. I mean, some other state or some other country, 60 is not really a big deal, but 60s, especially we just came from triple digits weather, so go to 60 like this is it's pretty cold for us. And yeah, like 2 weeks ago we were like triple digits here, and that was in October already. First week of October, I'm still in triple digits. Kind of like don't like it when the weather does that, because pretty much we're gonna skip the fall, because fall and spring are my favorite weather. But when you got triple digits in first week of October, and now we got 60, pretty much you jump into winter. But winter here is not bad. We don't have snow, but it gets cold here too. It's not as cold as other states like Minnesota or other part of northern state, but for us, that's, as I mentioned, we don't like cold weather. I like the warm. I like the triple digits for some reason. It's not good for biking because usually I don't bike on triple digits here. But I like it when you stay home, feeling cozy with your AC. You know, it's pretty good. So when this e-bike was delivered last week, right away I converted to tubeless. I took it right here right away in the same trail. I'm just excited. I was excited to take this here. I want to feel what is the e-bike feels like, you know. Earlier it was triple digits 2 weeks ago, and it's funny because me and my buddies we went to a trail. That was my first time riding the bike for a year, because I stopped riding bike for a year because you know, when baby was born we don't have any babysitter, so I have to babysit on the weekdays and my wife doing it on the weekend, and I got no extra time to go to the gym or ride a bike, so I kind of like give up riding bike. I missed it a lot. I watch a lot of YouTube people riding bikes, and I missed it, you know. So we went to late night. We went to Blue Diamond Town. Pretty much we parked our car at Blue Diamond Town. And then we shuttle our bikes all the way up to the beginning of Bun and Clyde Trail. It was a rough ride from the 4x4 Tacoma, because it was a very rough terrain, a lot of bumps, but no problem going up there. Just a rough off-road. So it took us almost 2 hours to get there. So we meet up at Blue Diamond at 6 a.m. or 6:30, and we got there from our destination. When we shuttled our bike, it took us almost 2 hours, so we got there at 8:30. We shuttled our bike up there at the beginning of Bunny and Clyde. It took us 2 hours, so we got there at 8:30, and we start riding around 8:45 or almost 9. Everything was fine. I only got one water bottle because I brought my combat backpack, but it was leaking, so I had to left it. I wasn't worried about it at the time because I think like it's early morning and it's like 80 degrees, but we know the weather is going to be triple digits that day. It's going to be, the high is going to be 105, but for some reason it never goes to my mind that I might gonna need another water. So I wasn't thinking. My brain was just so excited about the ride and everything, so I keep telling myself, it's gonna go down. Everything is downhill from there, so we're not gonna need a lot of water from it because pretty much we're just gliding down to the trail. But it's a very long trail. It's gonna take you almost at least 13 miles or more going down from that trail, from Blinding Clyde all the way to Blue Diamond Town. That's a far ride. So anyhow, we got there, and while I was in the car, for some reason I was thirsty, so I kept drinking my one water bottle. I keep drinking it. As soon as we got there, I think I only got like half of it. So I asked one of my buddies if they have extra, and he said he got one bottle, so he gave me one. And I was telling myself, oh yeah, this is enough, man. This is more than enough. So when we got there, going to the bench from that trail, it's not going down. It was uphill from where we park our car all the way to the bench, all uphill. So when we get to the bench, that's the one that's gonna start going downhill from there. But it took us forever, of course, because it's a four miles, I think, nothing but climb. So we're out of shape. I haven't been riding my bike for a year, and I'm gonna climb for four miles. So I'm kind of exhausted, drink a lot of water. So at that point, I wasn't worried about it because I was thinking to myself, when you get to the bench, everything's going down again. And we get to the bench, we're fine, everything's okay. Yeah, we ride down to the bench, to 3 miles, to the White Rhino, to the Spanish Trail, Mustang Loop, all the way to Little Daytona. When we get to Little Daytona, I only got like half a bottle left again. And the worst thing I did was I used my liquid IV powder and I put it in my water. That's the only water I have. You know, if you look closely, that liquid IV has salt in it. It has some sugar too, but mostly salt. Sodium, because when you have sodium, you have salt, your body absorbs the fluid in your body faster. You know, that's fine if you drink liquid IV. If you're dehydrated and you're at home or in your car with a bunch of water around you. But if you're in the trail or the triple digits and you only got limited water and you put a liquid IV in your water and you drink it, your body's gonna request more fluid. So when I drink it, I think I zip a few of it. Then I started realizing that what a big mistake I did. And we were like in the middle of the trail, and this trail is not gonna go down now, or no, it's gonna be down, up, because this is Little Daytona, and we're gonna go to Landmine Loop, which is not going down. It's not just downhill, mostly climb too. So, and it was triple digits, and no shades out there, no shade at all. And I started panicking. My brain, you know, when you're in the desert somewhere over there, your first instinct is get to your car right away. I know the trail, but I only been to that trail once, and I was going to the opposite direction. So going back to the opposite direction before. So I left the guys, you know, because I want to get to my car right away. I left the guys. I think that's the biggest mistake you do too. I mean, if you're in that situation, you panic and you're probably not thinking straight. So I left the guys. I did it on my own. One mistake I did again. So I went there. I start riding. I'm exhausted. I'm thirsty. And I think I was riding for another 45 minutes with no water now, right? I'm not drinking. I'm not having any water anymore because I drink it. So I was panicking. Wasn't thinking straight. And my knee, I noticed my knee is start to cramp. And I haven't seen any road right in the middle of the desert. Right now I'm just laughing, but at the time I was like worried about myself. I think I'm probably like 60% or 65% that I'm gonna die that day. So, I mean, this is not the first time it happened to me in the desert. I think this is the third time it happened to me that I ran out of water right in the middle of the desert. I managed it, surviving it. Last time I did with my wife when we went to Gold Spring. Man, it was an amazing day. We hiked for 4 hours, and they had some rocks, a little bit of rock climbing with rope, pulling yourself up there, going down, everything. For me, I growing up climbing, you know, grew up in the Philippines, pretty much climb all the coconuts in there, or some mangoes, tree, everything. We used to those. So those are nothing. Those are simple. So that was awesome. It was a good experience because when we get there, there's a hot spring. We laid out. It was nice. Nobody there. So it was nice. But coming back, we didn't have enough water with us. So the same thing. I underestimated it. So coming back, I was thirsty. I started to cramp, but it wasn't bad as the one that happened to me 2 weeks ago. So this one I went there and I told myself at the day that I'm not gonna do it again, but it happened to me. Okay, so whoo. It's only me riding here. So anyway, my leg started to cramp, and only the right leg by the knee. At the time I was like, man, I need some water so bad. If I see the street, I'm probably just gonna go straight there. I'm just not gonna follow the trail. And then I saw a house. So I went there. I kind of like went off the trail because I was so desperate. I was happy to see a house, and I saw a lady with her daughter in the backyard with a dog. I saw this house with a lady and she has a daughter with her, and she's in the backyard sitting with her dog. So I moved there. I mean, so I was walking there slowly because I don't want to, scare them. And I waved at them, the dog barked at me, and I waved to them like, a friendly thing. I need help, I'm a matter of life and death right there. My legs started to cramp. I can't even pedal this. At this point, I can't even pedal anymore. So I'm walking my bike there, and she stood up and she asked me if I'm lost. I said, yes, I'm lost. I want to go to Blue Diamond Town, and she pointed where it's supposed to go. From the distance, she was pointing at the distance. I didn't go closer. And then I asked her if she had water with her. And she kind of like attempting to go inside to get some water, but she decided not. Just water there from the well. So I was desperate. So when I saw it, I just turned it on, put water in my bottle, and this water came from the tank too. So it's been sitting there probably for I don't know how long. But the taste awful. When I spray it to my bottle, it was, you know, it's like carbonated water. Because it's too much pressure and it's been sitting there for a while. And it's been sunny that day, or it's been hot all week, all month. So the water is warm as hell. So when I drink it, it was warm. I couldn't even drink it. Even though I was so thirsty, I couldn't even drink it. So I kind of like take a sip a little bit, you know, I just need some body need fluid, man. So I just took a sip and I left there. I didn't even bother her anymore because, you know, I understand she has the daughters to protect, and I'm just a stranger, show up from her backyard, from the trail. So she just trying to be more precaution about it, because, you know, this day is not a lot of good people these days. So I understand that. So I jumped. I saw the street. I start walking over there, and there's a wire. I think they put the wire there so the donkeys or any wild horses or any kinds of animals not gonna cross the highway. So I jumped there, throw my bike over, jump myself. Not like hard to get it because I have to step on those wire just to climb over. But at that point, I don't care. I don't care if my pants get ripped off or I got hurt. I just want to get to the street, you know, or the highway, so I can get help. And I saw these guys working on construction guys working on the highway, and they came over there, asked for water, and they're very kind. They're very nice. They gave me 2 water bottles, and they asked me if I need more. I took 2. It's fine. 2 is fine. I don't want to overdrink myself, but it was the tastiest water I ever drank in my life. It was cold. It was delicious. So after that, I thanked the guy. You know, you can't thank. After that, I went, at that point, I don't know which, I've been to that street or that highway like probably like 1,000 times. But at that point, I didn't know that's highway anymore. I kind of like hallucination. So I asked some of the guys, what street is this? He told me it was a Blue Diamond Street. Blue Diamond going to Paramp. So, and I told her, there's a gas station here. And I see the gas station 1,000 times. So yeah, there's a gas station right there. So I follow it. And the good thing about going to the gas station from where I was everything was downhill from there. So I was amazed to get to the gas station, sat down there, drink my water. I got some snacks, eat some peanuts, and then I told myself, I'm ready. I'm gonna go get my car. At this point, I haven't talked to the guys because there's no signal where they were. I was calling them, but they're not answering. So I said, I'm gonna go back to the car. So, but going back to my car from the gas station is gonna be a climb. And for some reason, I couldn't pedal. My cramp's still there. My 2 legs are cramps already. So I can't do anything. So I have to go back to the gas station, sat down there, and pretty much was sitting down on the floor outside the gas station and eating my snacks and drinking water. And after like almost 30 minutes, I said to myself, I should be okay. And I start riding very, very slowly climb. And the guy saw me on the street, he picked me up, they picked me up, they dropped me off in my car, and that's it. It's my story. So, what happened, I learned my lesson that day. If I had my water bottle, or I had my common backpack not damaged, I probably had it with me. I shouldn't have that problem with me. I shouldn't be. I mean, most of the part of that ride was enjoyable. I love it. I enjoy it. I like the ride. I missed it. So when I was riding going down, I was telling myself, am I dreaming? You know, like I'm back in the trail again. So I was so happy about it. But almost died from it. So I mean, this is my fault. just to go that water. I got my camel backpack, as I mentioned, it was broken, so it was leaking, so I can't take it with me. So, but now I bought my other. I always have my backpack now. I bought a one from Amazon. It's very good. It's a backpack with 2 liters of water, a lot of storage, so I can bring more water with me. And the only problem about this Moro 7 bike is, well, it doesn't have any. He can't put any water bottle. There's nothing he can put in because the battery pretty much taking all the spot, taking over all this. Some of the e-bike, they have one, but for Yamaha, they try to, they want their bike to be light, so they minimize some of the metal use. So they don't use cover for battery. Most of the e-bike, they use that cover as you can put the water bottle in there. But this one doesn't have one. So it's very bumpy ride here. But this is a climb, by the way. It's very rocky, not very good trail at all. But because this trail is like, it's not developed. It's not, nobody using it that much. That's why so many rocks on the side. Woo! It's not a lot of crazy stuff here. So I'm going back. It's about an hour from here to go back. It's windy. Hopefully it's not gonna mess up the sound. Woo! Definitely I'm gonna clean this brake. I'm just making that sound. So guys, so I'm back at home now. I couldn't finish the video because my GoPro ran out of battery. So I think I stopped in the middle of the trail, and I'm back home safely. The bike is it's hang. I'm gonna charge it because there's only like one battery left here. If you turn it on, there's only one bar of battery, and the guy told me that the guy that delivered it told me, like, you know, wait until to one bar, charge all the way up, do it 3 times, so the battery it has a good lifespan or something. So I'm just following what he said. So I don't know. I hang my bike like this. I don't know if it's safest. It's the safest one. I'm wondering, like, it's gonna put a lot of tension here in this side here because all the weight. This one is heavy. It's like 60. No, this one's 6. This one's around 50, 51 pounds. So I was wondering maybe too much weight on this side here, and this rock shock is gonna damage. I don't know. Can you guys let me know if it's a bad or is that one's better to hang it that way? So yeah, I found this mount right here. It looks pretty good. It's pretty stable. You can move it side to side. So I'm sticking on that one.